Happy New Year, everyone.
What up, what up, what up? Happy New Year.
And if you are watching this on January the 6th, today
Happy
is my
birthday,
birthday.
baby.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh.
So did everybody get stimulated?
I'm sure they did. I hope everybody got stimulated except Jaguar Wright.
Oh,
Sorry.
my God.
Just, catching up on what's happening in the world.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. What are you planning to do with your stimulation?
I already did something. So what you guys are watching us on is my brand new Canon camera. Oh, we in there. We in there, shawty. 90D. You heard me. All right.
Well, I'm going to buy a drone. So over the holiday season, we brought the girls Google Minis to go in their rooms. And I have taken to waking them up every morning by playing the Circle of Life. Oh, and they hate it. Oh, they hate it.
They hate it.
And so I want the drone so that I could fly the drone into their rooms.
It's not on duty. She gonna break that drone so fast.
Probably.
That drone, it would be a waste of your stimulation.
And you might be right. You might be right. But we hope that you had a great holiday season.
Yes. Hope everybody's still safe.
Yeah, some time with family, and whether it was virtually, whether it was together, whether you were masked up or masked off, whatever it was.
Masked off. Took the mask off.
I just hope that you enjoyed yourself. So welcome back to the channel.
Yeah. Episode 7,
Yeah, thank you so much for rocking in there with us.
Yeah, we
all
appreciate y'all.
33 of y'all, because we've gone up.
No, I think we were saying 30, so it's like 36 of y'all now. Shorty. We out shit. All 36. Gang. We with y'all.
So thank you. And be sure to like the video, subscribe to the page, turn that notification
Leave some
bell.
comments. Let us know you like it, you hate it, what you want to hear us talk about. We open.
We are open. Taking requests. It's like DJ hour.
DJ, please pick up your phone. I'm on the request line. All right, we gotta get. But she went through the whole thing with me, though. Jesus.
So today we're going to talk about a few unpopular opinions in music that we have.
So we call it. You might not agree, but
yeah,
I don't give a ish. You heard me.
So I'll kick it off with my number one unpopular opinion, and don't hate. Just be open-minded.
Open-mindedness.
Open-minded.
Oh, Nasaquenya.
Yeah, so I'm going to kick it off with, everybody is waiting for Aaliyah's catalog to finally be released on streaming services. And I don't, like, Aaliyah is okay. She was not all that. I mean, her acting... and some of her dancing were pretty all right. I mean, now, once she hooked up with Missy and Timbaland and all of them, like, I was like, okay, I got
But she was always with Missy and Timbaland and them.
No, she started off with R. Kelly.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
And throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. That still was a hard song, even though... in hindsight.
I mean, that's your opinion.
Okay, listen, Aaliyah was that's blasphemy. First of all, she was a star performer. She was one of the first star performers that could do all things: sing, act. I think she did a little rapping on a couple songs. She modeled.
Just because you can do it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it well.
Oh, you hating?
She
was good at what she did, though. Like she listen, and for my notes, I got 1 in a million. Tell me that ain't rock your youth.
Yeah, but
4-page letter, rocked your youth.
Now let me ask you this: would you pay to go to an Aaliyah concert?
Yes,
I would not. I would not. If I got a free ticket, I would go, but I just would not go to see.
Why would you go?
Because it was free.
That's the only reason. Like, people give you free tickets at home and garden shows, you don't go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying.
It's something there that you would go to see.
I would like to see, like, some of her songs, like with the baby. If I let you go.
I ain't even had that on here. That wasn't even on here. I still had 1 in a million. I had, what I said 1 in a million, rock the boat, 4-page letter. I miss you off to college.
Now, some of those I really didn't like. I liked the little baby song.
Jesus Christ. Because
Now-
she
now-
did more than sing.
Now, I can say I did thoroughly enjoy her performance in Queen of the Damned. I think she did a great job in Queen of the Damned because she stepped outside of her box and showed a different side of herself.
You might not agree, but I didn't see it.
You never saw Queen.
Yeah.
If you have
It just
seen
didn't look
Queen
like one
of
of
the
the ones I
Damned,
wanted to see.
hit them comments. I mean, it was a very.
I saw Romeo Must Die.
It was just Aaliyah in a movie. But Queen of the Damned, we'll watch it later. So tell me one of yours.
All right. You might not agree, but I don't give a ish. Reasonable Doubt was not a classic album.
I will give you that.
Jay Z has had a very, 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 very long career, and Reasonable Doubt is the one that they tout so highly as the classic album of his whole catalog, and I just strongly disagree with that. Like, I listened to it a couple of times doing research for this podcast, and Can't Knock the Hustle is the only song on that album that aged well. The rest was just like, And then a little side note, Patty Duke. And I don't know if y'all know who Patty Duke is. If you don't, watch Yusef Hawkins' Storm Over Brooklyn. It's a documentary on, I think, HBO Max. You should watch it so you can know. Patty Duke co-wrote on the song Regrets on Reasonable Doubt. And he was also one of the people responsible for Yusef Hawkins' murder.
I will have to look further into that.
Yeah, that was a deep one.
I like that little nugget you dropped.
So because of that, I was just like, But then you got to think about, like, In My Lifetime, Volume 1 was better than Reasonable Doubt. It had more hits on it that I can relate to. But the classic album was The Blueprint.
Now, hands down, The Blueprint is a classic. The Blueprint was
the classic album. You don't skip any of them. You go all the way through. The Blueprint was a classic album. So if anything is touted high, I think The Blueprint should be the one that's the pinnacle of his career. And kind of unpopular opinion, 444 444, he did something for grown man.
Yeah, it was a lot of maturity in that.
So I think that between those two, I consider those two the classics.
Okay.
Just my opinion.
And I like
Comment
that.
below if you agree. I know y'all agree.
Or comment below if you disagree. Now, you may not agree, and I don't give a ish. Megan Thee Stallion is overrated. I am sorry. She's overrated. There are way better rap artists of the female genre.
Top 3 female rappers right now. Go.
I would say Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim. And I'm kind of on the fence because I really liked her first album. Even though a lot of people will say it was a lot of redundancy in it. But I liked Cardi B more than I liked Megan Thee Stallion.
God.
I'm going to tell you that. Pop that, just like that.
My
just like
God.
I
wasn't expecting that take.
And I'm not a Cardi B fan.
Top 3 though?
But I wouldn't put her top 3. I would put I'm sorry, I was about to say Missy Elliott. I would put Nicki Minaj over. Yes, I would.
Oh my God.
I
Listen,
would.
so Meg, I agree with your take. I agree. She's just, she's okay. I will say Meg before she bought her body, yada, 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 yada,
Don't
yada,
you say
yada.
Meg.
Body, yada, 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 yada,
I wanna
yada,
kill
yada,
myself.
body, yada, yada. But before she bought her body, she was really rapping. Freestyle rap. She really could put words together. She was a flower. And then after the body, she kind of went into the industry standard of what the industry does when they do the Nicki Minaj thing. You buy a body, you sell sex, and that equates to album sales. But I think Meg can rap. I think she's just successful at doing the whole body, yada, yada, yada.
Okay, now I need you
yada.
to stop that.
Okay.
So, first of all, I did a little research.
Ooh.
Did you know a stallion is a male horse?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Do you know what a female horse is called?
A filly.
No. It's called a mare. So she should change her name to
Meg
Megan
the
the
Mare.
Mare. But I could see why she would do stallion. Stallion sounds more like a roar.
Stallion sounds tougher.
It does.
But she got that. Anyway.
She does have a tough look.
Ooh, well. So let me carry on to my next one then. Okay. This ain't that bad. You know, it's very against the grain. You might not agree, but I don't give a ish. Her's music was better before she became industry.
I would agree with that. She took a sharp left.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ride.
So her
this thing
first
with her.
EP, mixtape, collaborative, whatever you call the thing, her was bomb. Like she was in a zone. She had a groove. You could hear her voice. You could hear her writing. You could hear her instrumentation. Like she was doing it, and I think I was a fan of that. And then her next thing came out, and I was like, meh. And then I looked it up, and the 2 songs I do like on there, was Don't Get in the Way. Don't make me feel away. That song. Don't make me. And again, not popular. Most people don't even know the song. That song, and there was another song I liked on there. Wasn't even written by her. Yeah, wasn't even written by her. She was a contributor on writing those songs.
Oh.
So I think once she got these Comcast deals and these Rolex deals and her music ain't been it for me. And Damage is cool. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
It feel like she's just super industry now, and I don't think she's doing music for love no more.
I agree.
That's my opinion.
I would have to totally agree with that. Now,
What you got next?
You may not agree. I don't give an ish. But Justin Bieber is an underrated artist,
Yep,
and let me tell
agree.
you why. You have to be, certain music to me is a headspace, and you're in a different place in your life or your feelings, and there are certain Justin Bieber songs, and if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold
Don't know that
water
one.
with you, and that's fine. I'm wondering, can we still be friends?
I heard that one.
Can we? Okay.
I heard that one.
I mean, he has some roll up the windows, speed down the highway. I just wonder if your body, and is it too late now to say sorry?
So I'll give you that. Now that one is my guilty. Roll the windows up real tight, lock the doors, tinted windows, and sing it to myself, but can't dance too hard. But I disagree with him being underrated, and I think he's overrated, because what you forget is Bieber fever was a thing when he was singing Baby, 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 oh, with a prepubescent voice.
So I do acknowledge Bieber fever.
That song was whack.
It just wasn't in a space and place for us. However, oh God, running to the altar like a
Again,
track star.
the new Bieber, however, the old Bieber is why he's successful. And he was overrated, younger Bieber. Now he's trying something different. But again, and this is just me. I've looked at him a little differently since the audio of him singing the N-word came out. So when that surfaced, it kind of made me feel away, because I felt like this is another person appropriating our culture to be successful, to reach and do sales. And then now you genuinely don't care or respect who we are as people. So that's been my stance on him. But it's like the rest of them. It's like the Miley Cyrus. It's like the Justin Timberlake. It's like the Post Malone. You started with Baby, 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 ooh, and that got you to a place where you were very overrated. And he was like, I'm going to try to do this black thing. And that solidified you in the culture. And then now you're doing all this country-ish, pop-ish, folk music. So I
But
can't
you
say
also
underrated.
have to say he was, if I remember correctly, he was discovered by Usher.
He was.
So
He was.
Usher, you have to say, was pivotal in introducing him into our culture, because if it was no Usher, he wouldn't have modeled himself after black people. So once he kind of came up and started doing his own thing and shaved the whole Bieber bang off, then he's just, but he was a kid, so he's just growing and coming into his own. And just like his song says, he's made some stupid mistakes and things, but now he's trying to get it together. He's getting married. I think he got a kid on the way, and he got a few little toe tapers for me.
And he was rumored to have been sleeping with Carl Lentz, the pastor.
And that may be experimentation.
I just feel like, to your point, that was the one thing I wanted to touch on, to your point of he was discovered by Usher. How many times do you hear him say that, though? He credits Scooter Braun more than he credits Usher.
Well, I'm not delving too deep into that.
You should. He's underrated.
I'm going for the music. I don't care about all the flim flam. I'm wondering.
That's for another That's for another podcast. She said she's just here for the music, because that raises the R. Kelly question. Moving on. How do I approach this with my last and final one? By no means does this mean I feel one is a better singer than the other.
Okay.
But I personally feel that Jasmine Sullivan would wash Fantasia in the verses. I know it hurts. I love Fantasia. I do. But I feel like Jasmine Sullivan has more songs that resonate with the casual music listener than Fantasia does.
I would agree with that. But to me, they come from two different places.
Kind of
meaning that Jasmine Sullivan is more of a angry breakup. I pack up your feelings and don't forget them in gold type of. Whereas Fantasia, she's just a. Even though I don't want to say. If you don't want me,
then don't talk to me.
And then name another one that's similar to that.
Boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. I can't think of one off the top of my head.
To me, Fantasia is, I put your picture on my mirror.
But so old Fantasia from the album that I thought was her classic was her first album. Mm-hmm. That Fantasia did a lot of. She covered everything. She did Summertime. She did a whole bunch of them type of ditties. The new Fantasia talking from a different place because the new Fantasia went through a whole breakup and she wrote a whole CD about it. That just wasn't my cup of tea to listen to. But I can listen to Jasmine busting windows off some cars, tell you pick up your feelings.
Definitely. I would put on a Jasmine Sullivan album before I would put on a Fantasia.
And that's why I think Jasmine would win the verses because she would relate. More people would relate to her music than Fantasia's. But here's some tidbits I found when I was doing my research because I researched. Both of them have been on Billboard, but neither has had a number one Billboard spot.
Really?
Billboard isn't the defining thing for me, but I think it's interesting that neither have had a number one charting Billboard song. Nope. Nothing. The other thing I found interesting, neither has won a Grammy.
Yeah, I did know that.
That's crazy too, even though Grammys isn't the end all be all for me either. I just feel like they're so pivotal with their voices that they've been nominated for a ton of them, but I don't know who's beating them out singing wise.
So it's not always about singing wise because, and this is going to pain me to say this. I love me some Beyonce.
Ooh, she about to start a fire.
I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a Beehive member because I'm not like this big state.
It's the Ivy Park for her.
But if you put a Beyonce up against a Jasmine Sullivan and put her up against a Fantasia, they would sing circles around
Absolutely.
her.
I agree.
But yet Beyonce wins the Grammys, and it comes down to total package for me.
Performance.
And I wouldn't even necessarily just limit it to performance. I'm sorry. I would even include looks because I think people eat with their eyes first.
Listen, Tasia thick.
She's thick, but...
And so is Jasmine.
They're both thick and they're both beautiful women. All three of them are beautiful women. However, I have to say, people are more prone to steer towards the lighter shade person.
That's true.
And that's the only reason why I say that. But not just saying that that's the only reason why Beyonce has won Grammys. Just putting that out there. There are a lot of different factors, and she is a total performer. Her videos are total performances. Her concerts are total performances. I mean, we went to a Beyonce concert.
Yeah,
we went to a couple of them.
Beyonce and Jay Z
and
on the run.
When we went to the one that was in DC, they had I don't even know, like a projection screen where they sold seats. So if this is the projection screen, they had seats behind it where you couldn't see the performances until the stage raised up and went forward. And not one person that was sitting behind this projection where you could not see anything going on the stage or down until the stage came out a certain different distance left. So that just goes to show people will commit to and stay with a performer, even if they are not the best at singing, even if they're other, because you can go on YouTube and see tons of people that are doing covers of songs.
I mean, Fantasia gonna kick her shoes off and walk in the crowd and sing. But
and
people just wasn't feeling it.
And it's going to come from her husband.
And it's going to come from the bottom of everything. Jasmine Sullivan going to stand there flat-footed and... Woo!
Yeah, so comment down below if you agree, if
Don't
you
kill
disagree.
me down below, y'all, for that one.
I mean, go ahead. Tear it up. Tear it up.
Don't kill me, y'all. Please don't kill me.
So in the spirit of New Year's, because it's the New Year, New Me season, where y'all are probably going to go until about the 20th of the month, today and going forward, we're going to have some healthier alternatives.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get ourselves together. So today we are sipping on a smoothie, and it has cacao, almond milk, spinach, mint, and bananas. Oh, and there's some dates in there too.
I taste
just
the dates.
Blended it up and put it in a little glass just to make it a little tasty.
Give it a little razzle dazzle. Yeah.
So, what do you have for us today?
Hey friends. Today's rant. Do not take people ignoring your input as a sign that it is not valuable. Some people give more attention to the messenger than the actual message. It's nothing you can say any differently. It's nothing you can put a pretty bow around or put some sugar on the outside and make people take it a little bit differently. It's nothing you can do because there are people out there who are determined to misunderstand you. And that's not your problem. So you could give some great input to somebody and they'll just ignore it because it's you. Not knowing that you know what you're talking about. It doesn't matter if you know what you're talking about. It's just because it's you, because they're putting so much weight on the messenger that they think they know, that they're ignoring something that could help bless them or get them further. So my advice, I've worn it on a shirt on the show a couple times. I wear this sweatshirt quite often because I love it. The saying I wrote on it is be yourself. They'll adjust. They'll see you doing the things that they're trying to do, or they'll see you incorporating the skills that they're trying to learn. And they'll realize, man, maybe I should have listened when he was talking. Maybe I should have paid her some more attention when she was trying to give me that little constructive criticism, not hate. Everybody not hating on you. Some people are giving you constructive criticism. So just be you. The rest of the people adjust. You feel me? Don't let them discredit what you bring to the table. You feel me?
All right.
And I'm done.
Oh, you be bringing the
I'm
thunder.
trying. You hear me? I'm trying a little something for the 2021.
All right, and speaking of the 2021, I've got a question. Is twerking played out yet?
No.
Like, there are no new twerk moves. It's nothing new.
Body, yada, 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 yada.
You know, I have even taken classes to perfect the art of jiggling my backside up and down in a hyper speed motion just to try to keep up. And you know, I don't have very good coordination, as many people may know. So I implore you all, let's go ahead and let this twerking go. But I have replacements. Okay. Back in 1988, there was a similar dance where people could appreciate a delectable rump shaker with a hint of class, and you could also do this socially distantly. For those who may be struggling, as I am, there was this wonderful move, and it was a video and song created to back this up by a popular group called EU, Experience Unlimited. And it was called The Butt.
Ow.
So, I propose
Beep, beep.
we go ahead. Get rid of that twerking. Nobody know. We don't need that twerking. We don't need that twerking. So this week's hashtag is bring back the butt.
Hashtag bring back the butt.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's something
I'm
we
putting it
all
on as soon
can
as I
do.
get the car too.
Look at that.
Alright.
Sassy.
Oh man, I like that.
Bring back the butt. And in spirit of bringing back the butt and, 2021, this week's sponsor is Brianna Sade. And right here we have a lovely little video going of her. Her style of dance is heels, primarily majorette, hip hop, and lyrical modern. Classes are held on Saturday evenings, and she'll hold them in Baltimore, but she's also branching out to do some in Owings Mills. And you can find her. We're going to link her information for her IG page down below so that you can find out when the classes are. And in the spirit of the butt and getting rid of twerking, bringing back the butt, Mekia the mayor. You see what I just did that?
Fam.
Get mayor. We are going to pay for one person and a friend or family member, because it's always fun when you do the butt with someone else, to attend one of her classes. So all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the page, and hashtag bring back the butt. And we're going to pop up the hashtag right here.
It's probably going to be a peach here too, or a booty. The butt.
And you know what? To make this go even more viral so more people are aware of the butts, put that in the hashtag underneath of the video that we're going to tease on our IG page. Because if we spam it enough, maybe more people will be like, well, what's the butt?
What's the butt? Maybe I'll try that dance.
I'd like to see that butt.
I'll do it. I'll do the butt.
Well, this is a good episode.
This is good. So, rocking out. I'm Ant.
And I'm Mekia the mayor.
Thanks for stopping by to talk some ish with us today.
Bye.
Peace out.